Hi Scorpios, thanks for joining me for the May 2019 Tarot Scope with Animal Totem. As always, we're going to do the main part of the reading with the Rock and Roll Tarot deck. Then we will pull a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. If you are a Patreon level 2 subscriber, then you have access to the free, for Patreon people, there'll be another bonus card, Clarifier, from the Gateway Oracle by Denise Lynn, is the deck that we're using this month. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into our regular reading for Scorpio friends. You know, it's your full moon this year, and it's a blue moon too. That's too many. There was a lot of cards there. It seemed like there was only a few, but then when I flipped them, I could tell there was a ton. I want to get one card at a time, possibly 2 or 3. And let Spirit bring them out and show us which ones that we're going to pull out. Yeah, so it's your full moon this month, as I was saying, and that's going to be on the 18th of May. So you get one full moon a month, and yours is, one full moon a year, I should say, and yours is going to be this month. So the full moon brings things to light, brings illumination, shines a light on it, brings things to completion. Last card. Okay, there's our spread for Scorpio for May of 2019. Well, the very first card out was the Six of Rods in reverse. Now this says not getting treated with the respect that you deserve. Sometimes this could be getting looked over for like a promotion or a raise, or not. It's usually like that. It's usually like where people are competing and not getting the acknowledgement that you should have. And so there's upset. You might be upset about that, but don't be. Because there's other news that's coming right behind. And all the young dudes carry the news, the pages. These are the young dudes. They carry the news. So they're the messengers. So as news is coming. News is coming with some water energy. Well, what's the water energy in May? It's that full moon in Scorpio on your sign on the 18th. I almost said the 27th, but the 27th is actually the degree mark. But the 27th could be a key time as well. That might be a key time for some people. So this feels real strong. Somebody's making you a big offer, because you got the Hierophant coming here, and the Hierophant is some big thing. Like it's usually like a big. It could be the government. It could be a big company. It could be a big the government company, like hospitals, libraries. It's these big structures. You know, structures standing out to me. By the way, let that happen in these readings. If you see something standing out to you, let that happen, because that is the Spirit talking right through you. This feels like news is coming from them, and I feel like it's good news. I feel like it's some of you might be waiting for a test result from a medical thing, and then it's good news. You know, it's bad. It was bad that it happened in the first place, but then you did additional testing, and guess what? It's all clear. It's all good. I'm hearing it's all clear. It's all clear. So for some people, it's like it's all clear. My little smudge thing is going out here. I want to stage a little bit. Some of you, it's some kind of like a job offer. Some of you, they're going to pick you out of the crowd, I'm hearing. So they may pick you out of the crowd. So, you know, maybe you're going to go to a concert and you get picked to go backstage or something like that, or a game show even, like Price is Right. Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Some of you, they've seen your stuff online. Like maybe they've seen your social media, your Pinterest, or your... Pinterest comes to mind. They might find you through Pinterest, but I was really trying to say like Instagram. Maybe you've got some kind of thing on Instagram, and this is some big company that saw that and says, hey, you know, you'd be perfect for blah, 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 you know, this campaign we're doing, or something like that. That could be for some of you. Whatever it is, it's a victory. And it's going to, you forget about this right away. It's like something like, whatever you were upset about or didn't get there, this is like, who are they? This is the new thing. This is the new, this is way better than whatever that was. So don't get too down on yourself if something doesn't quite pop the way you want it. It could come back, something better could come along, I think, and it definitely will be. Some of you, there's a connection to the past. Six of Cups is here, or a connection to children. But for most of you, I feel like this is something from way in the past. Like this is something like you put that up there on Pinterest or Instagram, like whatever, months ago or a couple of years ago. You're not even thinking of it. It's not like it feels like to me like you're not even actively thinking about it. Or maybe you weren't even actively thinking about it in the first place. Maybe it's just like, oh look, that's a cool picture, and you popped it up there, and then they're like, oh, we like your photography. You want to do this or this? You know, it's like that. It's something from the past, but it's not like anything that this feels like it's not anything you were really vying for, or maybe you did, like maybe you submitted to a publisher, submitted to this company, put your resume in a long time ago, and it's got all about it. And then all of a sudden, the full moon, well, what does the full moon do? It illuminates, it shines a light on you. Some of you are feeling a little bit like leery about this. This feels like it's one of those things, like they call you or they message you and you're like, yeah, right. You think it's one of your friends or somebody. It's like, okay, so-and-so, I know it's really you. Cut it out. It's not funny. And it really is them. You know, it's really the big dog or whoever is calling you. This is about some money. You definitely haven't thought about it. You submit it or you put it out and you just say, yeah, I tried that. It didn't work out for me. And then all of a sudden, you're in it. You're in it to win it, I'm hearing, but you're in it and you're doing it. Somebody wants to pay you to do what you love. And what could be better than that? Nothing as far as I can think of. So somebody wants to pay you to do what you love. Craft is really showing up, so it's your craft. Maybe it's a part, you know, if you're an actor or something, it could be some part that you did. Maybe you did some online, you know, web TV thing a long time ago. You're not even thinking about it anymore. And, oh, I saw you on that web thing. What? You saw that? How did you see that? You know, here we've got something for you. And the thing that they've got for you is something that's really cool and awesome and fulfilling and that you really like, and that's awesome. So somebody's discovering you. Oh, I'm just going to put the full moon. That's what it feels like. You could be discovered. I'm going to put that anyway. You could be discovered, because I feel like that's going to be for, and it might not be discovered to be famous. It could be anything. Because, you know, maybe they're just like, oh, I saw that paper that you wrote on blah, 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 quantum physics, and we want you to come and work for NASA. Or, you know, it could be something like that. It could be anything. I always apply things to the arts because that's kind of my slant or my vibe. But, you know, it could just be anything. But it looks awesome, whatever it is. And again, I feel like you kind of gave up on that. Or not even gave up on it, but don't even think about it anymore. Yeah, I did that, whatever. Nothing ever came of it. On to the next thing. And just when you're feeling kind of down about whatever this is, not getting this, because this is definitely some kind of disappointment. This might even be the disappointment of that. Maybe it's just like, yeah, I tried that. They never called me back. Whatever. I let it go. And then boom. This feels kind of boom out of nowhere. And it's something pretty big here. Now, in today's society, we don't always like the Hierophant energy. We don't always want to be associated with the big company, or we want to be more independent. But this is something that can really give you a boost and really help you. For a lot of you, you submitted something. Or, again, you didn't submit anything, and you put this work up there years ago, and because it feels like it's been around for a long time, and you're not sitting there waiting by the phone for it or whatever. It's just like, yeah, that was a few years ago. Nothing ever came of it. Whatever. Bam. It's happening now. Somebody sees you. Sees you or sees your work. Okay. Let's, what is the animal totem? Oh, by the way, I am going to be opening up for those equinox readings in May. So that's for the solstice, the summer solstice for most people, but winter if you're in the southern hemisphere. And that'll be available for a limited time. Those solstice readings are really valuable. They show you what's coming up for the next season. It is a psychic reading, but I do use the astrology chart as a focus area. If you would like that or any other readings or my wares, please check out my site above and below. Okay, what's up for Scorpios for, I was going to say August. So maybe there's some tie into August for some people, but we know that we're doing May of 2019 for Scorpios. And August isn't your birthday or anything either. The dog. Sometimes I'll inadvertently say the month of the birthday, and August doesn't have nothing to do with Scorpio. So the fact that I almost said August, for some of you that could be some kind of tie-in. Dog. Loyal companion, protector, and ally. Immense capacity for unconditional love. Service to the pack. This is the pack too. Group incarnation. To have friends, you must be a friend. The thing that I got about this was the dog with the frisbee and having fun and playing. Because I feel like for many of you, that's what this job is going to be like, or this work. It's like, it's something that you love. It's like what you want to do anyway. You know, it's getting paid to do what you love. For many of you, an opportunity like that is going to come up. And it may show up right around that full moon in your sign, because it says that this is coming through at that time. Just when you thought you were down on your luck, or the chips were down, that's what they're telling me. When you thought the chips were down, things just turn around. That's like, it sounds like a song lyric, huh? When you thought the chips were down, things just turn around. Okay, Scorps, so thanks so much for tuning in. Hey, if you're a Patreon subscriber level 2, there's going to be one more card for this spread. And this month it's going to be the Gateway card, so if you want to check that out. Don't forget about all the books and decks and the readings. You can find it through the eye in the sky or below. Also, over here, hit that subscribe button. This is Vickie, really the Rock and Roll Prophetess. Thank you for all your support by liking, sharing, donating, commenting, purchasing my wares. Remember that you are love and beauty incarnate, and have a great month of May. Until next time.